Alright, what is up guys, and welcome on into another quest video. Now, I know I didn't make a storyline quest video on the original storyline for Chapter 6 Season 2, Season 3, this is Season 3, not Season 2, because of the fact that my mic wouldn't pick up my audio at all. So yeah, I'll just tell you guys what all was happening. Basically what was happening was we were doing an investigation, and apparently Daigo has no control over himself right now. Something else inside the spirit realm had actually taken control of his mind and body. As well as the fact that we got some lore on Jade that the sprites actually helped her out of the spirit realm a little bit. And I forgot what the Kendo one was all about. Oh yeah, it was part of the investigation. So it was like, gotta go to, from Hopes to Kendo's back to Hopes, and we figured out that Hope is still having those like futuristic painting sites as well that she had originally. But this one that we're into right now will pertain to Midas. It says Midas is lying low at Utopia City and requires discreet assistance. Alright, let's go see what he needs real quick and get right into it. Where is Midas exactly? I am not positive. Okay, so Midas is over this way, it seems like. Oh, all you had to do was come to Utopia City for that first part of the story. Wait. What does it say to do next? Speak with Midas about his highly professional field operative. Okay, so he's in this building over here. Alright, here he is. Alright, Midas, let's see what you got to say. Field operative. I could use your help. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that word. I could use your help with my associate. He's chaotic, but he's effective. Track him down and bring me the intel he's collected. Okay. Oh, so Skillet's coming back into the story. Tend to be eliminated by crouching near Skillet to prove you mean him no harm. Okay, so he's up here by Lone Wolf Lair. Okay, so there's a Skillet nearby. I'll just crouching to avoid contact with that AI over there. Yeah. They've already found me. Full aggro. Hello? Why did I not shoot him? There we go. Anyway, gonna talk to Skillet. Says speak with Skillet about valuable intel Midas has requested. Okay. Hopefully no AI shoot me while I'm doing this. But valuable intel. You're bringing fresh orders from the gold man, eh? Tell you what. How about we split the work 50-50? You go on ahead, I'll start on my own time. Talk to Kendo or Jade at Shogun Solitude and secretly acquire intel on the mask maker. Okay. Looks like we're getting somewhere. Why is she all the way down there? Hey, what you doing down here? Hey. Mask maker. I've been talking to the sprites about those spires that Daigo is summoning. The spires, they've tried, well, they're tied to that dark presence in the spirit realm. The sprites are afraid of the spires and they won't tell me why. Okay, so what do we gotta do now then? Gotta talk to Hope, Vengeance Jones, or Night Rose at Supernova Academy. Secretly acquire intel on the spires. Wait, so you're telling me Night Rose is over at Supernova Academy now? Since when has there been an NPC of Night Rose over there? What? Alright, here's Night Rose. Alright. I did end up finding her. What's she got to say? Spires. These spires are woven from the magics of the spirit realm. Their master seeks to gain purchase in this world. cannot let that happen. His thrall. No, I will never have my taken from me again. Wait, what? What does that even mean? Did Epic do a typo? Did Epic do a typo when talk with Skillet and agree to tell Midas all the intel was definitely acquired by Skillet? Okay. Sounds easy enough. Alright. So, I played possum while you did all the work. If you could leave that bit out of your report to the gold man, it'd be appreciated. And if you don't, well, keep an eye out for my hidden explosives, maybe. I love Skillet. Skillet's a good character. He's a side character, though, unfortunately. Deliver valuable intel back to Midas. Alright, I'll have to go into a new game for that, so go into a new game. Alright, what's up, Midas? We are back with valuable intel. It seems I underestimated Skillet's competence as a spy. Thank you for working as a go-between. There are, as always, eyes on me. It seems my new allies don't entirely trust me. Good. Shouldn't. Alright, now what? Okay, so there are no more island stories at this time. No more Midas stuff. So now we'll get on to the main story. So we'll check in on the newly resynced Morgan Mist at Supernova Academy. It says, I see a lot of myself in Morgan Mist. I think she could be a leader with the right mentorship. Alright, let's talk to her. Need to greet her. You're the one who stabilized my shadow proxies, right? Thanks. Hope said she knew someone help. Guess that's you. Keep saying I have potential, whatever that means. Okay. Gather surveillance gear at Supernova Academy. Said to reach out to you if I need a handler for field missions. So I'm reaching out. Okay, so how do I get down there exactly? Oh, this works. One over here. Another one all the way back here. Symbol surveillance gear, Demon's Domain. Maskmaker is dangerous. Need to know what he's up to. Okay, so we set up the equipment. What next? Select spire fragments for further analysis. Getting our hands on some pieces of a spire might help the academy. Might help the academy labs and now. Okay. So we just need to get our hands on some fragments of a spire then. Let's go over here. Plenty of fragments over here. Number 2, right next to Utopia City. And number 3, I'll get over here beside this gas station. Alright, so we got a full tank of gas, and now we got a spire fragment. The last fragment that we needed. Deliver the fragments to study for Superman. Fire chunks go to the school's guest instructor. Kind of a big deal. Okay. Howdy do, sir. Let's report. Thank you. We can examine these to learn more about the Maskmaker's plans. If we can understand what's coming, we can protect people from these spires. Okay. I need to hit hero practice targets at different hero training posts. Can you work with Morgan on her drills? I think you're a good influence on her. Oh, well, thank you. But also kind of says the one who also didn't think that it was a hero to begin with. second one I'm coming to is over here beside Shining Span, just north. And hit that. Alright. Last practice target I chose to go for right here beside the resistance space. As you can see up at the top right in the mini map. Alright. Prove your medal in the Hero Training Room at Supernova Academy. Okay. So we gotta do the training course thing. So hope to put you on babysitting duty. Sorry. So it's nice to have a new training partner. Okay. Alright, so let's do this. Need to do a hero training. Alright. Next, what's up? Acquire boons or supernova gear while at hero rank A or better. We're working on something and I need a hand. Help me finish training. Just need 3 items. Okay, there's some pom-poms right there. I can go ahead and grab those. Those count? Okay, this one? Oh! Wait, I got mythic base boosts. Alright, yeah. The pom-poms, the base boost, and the, I think. Right, gather the clues left by instructors. I think Hope and the other instructors are hiding something. Want to help me investigate? Alright. After I get done with these quests, I want to go over everything that's been happening. Alright? Alright. Here we go. We're helping... Oh. SCOG music. Anyway, we're helping Morgan go ahead and investigate what everyone's hiding. So first off, we'll start off with Jonesy. Then we'll go over here. Grab this. Where's the last clue? It's over here. The Night Rose is analyzing weak. Wait, what? I don't know what that said. And the clues to Morgan's. They really need to make a story mode. Epic, you guys have got to make a story mode. It'd be so good. Which way? What? Bring a sprite to the fountain gate at Utopia City to open the vault. I'm right about this. I'm about to be. Oh, wait, what? There's a vault in Utopia City that requires a sprite? What exactly is it gonna do? Open vault portal. Midas is here. Oh my god. Speak to Midas' hologram. Hold on. Guessing he hasn't gone anywhere. So what exactly is happening right now? Seems I have a shadow. You're lucky. I've always had a fondness for shadows mist. Yes. Hold on. Look at the storm ice trinket. Yes, this vault is intended to hold the 0-point shard once we have collected it. You're not a bad spy. If inexperienced, your first lesson, espionage, no one to keep a secret. Aren't Hope about her secret collaborations with Midas. We need to talk with Hope about this, right? This is getting very crazy very fast. Okay, no, that's Jones. I want Hope. So, Hope, what's going on? I'm impressed. Yeah, Midas is bankrolling a Supernova Academy and our special project, the Vault. I know what you're thinking, and I agree with you. Trusting Midas is a risk, but not securing the shard is an even bigger risk. I don't just mean to this island. Plus, if there are more shards out there causing problems, we'll really need the vault. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so that's done with this part of the story. Okay, hold on. All right, guys, what's up? Okay, so it's a new day, and after watching everything back, I kind of get the story a little bit more than I got it yesterday. So I'm gonna be explaining it right now rather than my previous self of yesterday, because I did a terrible job at explaining it yesterday. Okay, so to understand the story and where it's going, we need to go back to Chapter 6, Season 2, when Daigo had just entered the Spirit Realm. He was entering the Spirit Realm to go take back the 0 Point Shard that Kane sent him in to go get. He was planning on betraying Kane, as we all know, and he failed. He failed at that because he got taken control of by some entity in the Spirit Realm we do not know of yet. I'm guessing it's that mask from the cinematic trailer with the Big Dill and the Brat and stuff like that. But after that happens, in the real world, while that's happening, the Death Star is blowing up, and that hits one of the portals that's coming back, that's like reconstructing itself on the island, which causes a massive wave of energy to appear on the island. That turns these current superheroes into their superhero selves, as they are right now, basically. So basically, what's happening now is we figured out Midas is funding the Academy, as well as a project called the Vault. Well, no, we shouldn't go that far yet. Okay, hold on on that part. We figured out that Kendo, Jade, Hope, and Jones are all investigating Daigo and what he's up to. They all figured out he's being mind controlled, and they want to get him back to his former self, get him back safe and sound, basically, you know? So what they got to do is defeat the Spires. First of all, they got to make sure the Spires don't hurt anybody, get into the Spirit Realm and defeat whatever's in there, or just lure it out to them, either one. And yeah, that's about it. That's about it on that note. That's what their plan is. As for Jade, she's been speaking to the sprites about the Spires, but she has not been able to find out any intel on them because they're too afraid to speak up about the Spires, unfortunately. As for Midas, we figured out that he is indeed keeping an eye on everyone else to make sure that things stay peaceful between him as well as them. He's saying that they shouldn't trust him, and it's good that they do not trust him. And he's also funding the Supernova Academy, as well as the project The Vault, which is made to basically collect the 0 Point fragments. So what I'm guessing is that there are more 0 Point fragments out there somewhere, and that once they're all collected, they might actually end up forming the 0 Point again. Maybe. If they did, then that would kind of be good for the story, in my opinion. Forming the 0 Point back to its former self. I don't think we'll get that this chapter, though, obviously, because, like, obviously there's going to be more 0 Point fragments. Although, we'll figure out more of this in 21 days from now. So, yeah. Oh, 21 days as of recording this little fragment right here of the video. But, yeah. I think that's it for now. But my only question is, for the vault, is it like the same one from Chapter 1, Season 8? Or is it a different one? Because it looks the same from the outside, but maybe Epic just reused their texture. Also, if it is a vault, like, how is it supposed to be going between dimensions to, like, gather 0 Point shards? Is it like something that exists in between all the dimensions? Or like what's going on with that? There's a lot of questions I still want answered for the storyline, but I'm hoping that this little fragment of the video did help you guys understand the storyline, if just a little bit better. So yeah, until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next one.